Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you again. Today I'm in Banbury in Oxfordshire for the Banbury Festival of Motoring. There's loads of people here, I can't believe it. It's absolutely fantastic. Cars everywhere, all sorts of things, and as always I'll endeavour to show you as much of it as I can. So stick around. Here we have the famous Ford CVH engine as found in the Mark III Escort and other Fords of the era. It does remind me of my old Mark III Escort that had the same engine. I say that with a bit of nostalgia, but to be honest with you, it was nothing but trouble. But here's one in the wild. You just don't see them anymore. What on earth is this? I just overheard a couple of people talking about my car and it was quite amusing. I've got a technical spec sheet on the dashboard for those that are interested, and they were looking at it and then one said to the other, oh, it's not as fast as it looks. It's true, the car does look faster than it actually is. Alright, something a little different for you. We have a genuine NASCAR. I'm here with Steve Stretton. Hi Steve.
Hi Stuart.
This is fantastic. How long have you owned this?
I've only owned this car for about a year. It's been in this country since 2020 when it was restored to its condition it's in now in Dr. Pepper livery, and so I bought it just over a year ago.
I see. And is it something that you race?
It is. Well, not actually race, we demonstrate them at American festivals. There's big ones this year at Brands Hatch, Alton Park in Cheshire and Stetson over on the East Coast. And then locally to here, some of the guys ran them up Shelsley Walsh Hill as well.
Would that be American Speed Fest at Brands Hatch?
It would indeed, yes. Early June.
I was there.
Right. All right. Well, you might have actually seen it. I was driving it then. Well, myself and my son were driving it down there on the 2 days.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Excellent. So it may look like a Chevrolet Monte Carlo, but that's deceptive, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah. I mean, it's a purpose-built chassis. It's built in 1996, this actual car. It raced then through to, well, I found history up until 2003, and then after that there's a bit of a gap until it comes to this country, but obviously it's had a good racing history. It did race in its colours. It's in Dr. Pepper with Bobby Hamilton Jr. in year 2001. and it was quite successful. He won over £200,000 in that year in this car.
And if you could describe what it's like to drive in just a few words, how would you say it?
It's interesting is how I'd say, because obviously in America these cars are built to go on an oval, which is purely left-handed. In this country we don't have that luxury. They are on road circuits, so they go left and right. So at the moment it is set up purely for left-hand corners. It is interesting when we come to right-handers, but we are going to alter it a little bit, so it's more drivable, but it's great fun. It really is. It's a beast to drive, but it's great fun.
I bet it sounds amazing as well.
It does indeed, yes, Stuart. Yeah, it's a lovely.
All right. Well, Steve, thank you so much for talking to me, and thank you for bringing your amazing car along. You've had so many people looking at it, and I'm not surprised.
Okay, Stuart, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
As you can see, Steve is climbing into the car, and he's going to start it up for us. Apologies to those listening through headphones. Well, here's something a little different, an Australian car. It's a Holden Monaro, which was also released in the UK as the Vauxhall Monaro, and in the USA as the Pontiac GTO and the Chevrolet Lumina Coupe. Well, this will be a familiar sight, especially to my American viewers. It's the famous LS1 V8 engine, arguably one of the greatest V8s ever made. And here it is. Behind me is a Jaguar XJ220, a supercar from the early 90s. I've never actually seen one in person, so it's really great to see one here today. Now, I don't want to accuse Jaguar of plagiarism, but I suspect they may have taken some influence in the design of this car from the Dodge M4S concept car, which you may remember from the movie The Wraith. Well, as they say, all good things must end, and we have indeed come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly had a marvellous time. It was definitely worth the 1 hour 45 minutes it took me to get here. If they do this again next year, I shall definitely return. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, like and share with your friends, all that good stuff. You know the drill, and I'll see you in the next one.